everyone, it's me, the Unorthodox Counselor. Thank you for checking out to the channel today. Let's start with Aries. Let's get a reading for Aries and see what's going on. I already have prayed, blessed over the cards in the space. And let's get right to it. All right, let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's see what the issue is today. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Monday. It's a new day. New beginnings for many of us in many areas of our lives. Every opportunity we get to wake up in the morning. Current issue, feeling like an outsider, Aries. Somebody is feeling like an outsider. It could be you or someone close to you that's in your energy. But I'm getting more the energy. I'm feeling like it's actually you, Aries, that's feeling like an outsider. You may be going through a lot of different things right now. A lot of internal issues and external issues that's going around, that you might feel like people not relating to you, understanding what you got going on. You probably just feeling like an outsider, that they don't understand you. But let's see what else is going on. Because at the bottom of the deck, we got sorrow here. Okay? Sorrow. Feeling very sad. Feeling alone. Like there's just nobody there that's just there for you. That's within your arm's reach. Besides God and your angels. But people on the earthly realm, you just feel like there's just nobody there for you right now. So you feel alone. And you in sorrow right now. Let's see what the Rebel. Okay. So, to clarify this issue you got going with feeling like an outsider, you got the Rebel that comes up. Okay? Now, this is funny because I'm just thinking that, you know, you're the type of person right now that's actually going against maybe your family traditions, going against the norm of society or the people, your community that you're normally around, friends and family. You're probably doing something completely different than what everybody else is used to you doing or even being around themselves. And you're actually bringing light and a whole change of everything to the scenery. So right now you're looking like as if you're the rebel. This is why you're feeling like you're an outsider right now, like nobody understands you. Let's see what the unconscious influences. The mind. We got the mind right here. So in your mind, you have all of these different thoughts going on. You know, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? You know, you looking for validation from people, places, and things, but you're not getting that validation. But God wants you to know, don't worry about validation from nobody. The only validation you should be focusing on is you validating yourself and God and the angels validating you and your ancestors. Do not worry about these other people outside because you have your own mission that other people are not going to understand. And to be quite honest with you, majority of the people, about 95% of them that's in your circle right now, when you get to this new journey that you're working on, they're not even coming. And that's the honest to God truth. They're not even coming. They're not meant to come, and it's okay. But this is why it also hurts at the same time, where you experience, once again, that sorrow and feeling alone at times, okay? So you got all these things going on in your mind, asking the questions, answering the questions, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? You know in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you are doing the right thing or not. God always gonna come and circle the block to give you 1,000 confirmations to let you know if you're on the right track or not. Because the goal is you have to get on the right track regardless. Because it's his will for you to get on the right track. So it's okay if you're questioning yourself because you just want to make sure, but at the same time, look at the signs and the synchronicities. Look at what's going around. Pay attention to your dreams. Are you seeing angel numbers? Are you hearing something that you was thinking about doing and then it came across and you actually heard somebody talk about it and then you're like, oh my God, that's like another confirmation. So I want you to think about that. All right. You know in your soul if you're doing the right thing or not. Let's look at some conscious influences. All right. Exhaustion. Right now you're feeling a level of exhaustion. You know, you could be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and physically depleted right now because you're going through all of these ups and downs. You're on this roller coaster figuring out life. You're in this crazy transition, and in the process of the transition that you on, you feeling like an outsider. Excuse me, I gotta let my dog in. Oh boy. All right, y'all. I had to let Sosa in. So once again, so let's back up for a minute. So right now, the current issue is you feeling like an outsider right now in your life. Like, you know, like as if you're the rebel. People are viewing you as a rebel because you're doing something different than what your normal family and community traditions may be. So that has you in your head asking the questions, answering the question, am I doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? But my heart and soul is yearning for this, but everybody wants me to do that. So you're all in your mind, in your head, all in your head. You got to get out your head because God telling you what to do, and obviously you must be on the right track. But you should know if you're on the right track. But I believe that you honestly are. That's the energy that I'm actually getting. So because of the stress of people, places, and things that's not being supportive of you and not understanding your journey and your plight, it got you feeling exhausted physically, mentally, emotionally, and honestly, even financially, you might be feeling depleted. You know, especially, you know, a lot going on right now. Bills is high, all kinds of shit. All right. Let's look at some of these. Let's look at some old patterns of behaviors that you used to display. Suppression. We're looking at suppressing our feelings. Okay. You might be feeling. I just got tongue tied. You may be having some deep internal feelings about a lot of things that you have went through or currently going through, and you want to really express them things. People might have really like made you upset about certain stuff, and you really want to be free from that mentally and just tell them how you really feel. But most times, because you always trying to be that peacekeeper, you gonna suppress your feelings and emotions. But when you suppress your feelings and emotions, it'll cause a very intense rage of internal conflict with yourself that will be like a big burst of anger when you do finally release it. So in the past, you always had suppressed your feelings and emotions for the sake of other people's feelings. The dream. Your feelings and attitudes about your current issue right now with feeling like an outsider and, you know, being looked at as a rebel, and you all in your mind and you're experiencing all this exhaustion because in the past you always suppressed your feelings, but now you're ready to just really express how you feel about certain people, places, things, or issues that's bothering you. You just can't seem to hold it in no more. And you think about this stuff and you're dreaming about this and fantasize about how you could really be releasing this emotions and these thoughts and these feelings. But yet and still, you don't get that opportunity. And all you want to do is just be loved and cared for unconditionally. Okay? You want that same love and energy that you dish out. You want it back in return. You dream about this. You fantasize about this. But I'm going to tell you right now, God got you. Don't even worry about it. It's coming. Because the real, true, unconditional love that you're going to get is from Him. But I know on this earthly realm in the 3D, you want that Same unconditional love that you give everybody else, you want it in return. You want that partner, you want that business relationship, that friendship, that lover, whatever it is that you dream about and you yearn for, you want that. And I'm telling you, you're gonna get it. Trust me, you're gonna get it. Let's take a look at let's take a look at your feelings and attitudes about the issue, okay? Actually, you know what? Let me back up. When we talk about the dreams, right? This is what you fantasizing about that you want, that unconditional love, all right? You want people to love and care for you the same way you do for them. That is the new patterns. That's what you're trying to bring into your current situation, which you really want to voice about. But you're used to suppressing your feelings, but you can't no more. It's time to stop dreaming and start just telling what it is. So now your feelings and attitudes about the current issue of feeling like an outsider, like a rebel because you're doing different things. You're not feeling loved and cared for. You're mentally, emotionally, physically, financially exhausted and depleted. You're tired of suppressing your feelings. Right now, slow down. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Slow down. Slow down. Slow your brain down. Be in the moment one step at a time. Just be in the moment one step at a time. Aries be wanting to do 100 things at 1,000 miles per hour, but you cannot. One step at a time. Slow down. Because you being all in your head is going to cause you to make a drastic mistake in which you work too hard to overcome a whole lot of timelines to get to where you at. So you cannot be making no mistakes right now, so slow down. And currently, what you are attracting right now from the outside is courage. You may have some people that are supportive of you, that you close to, that do give you encouragement and might be supportive of you in whatever way, shape, and form that you need to help you build this courage up. You see that flower growing through the crevices. That's that courage to persevere through that concrete. And that's what you guys are doing right now. Okay? That courage, that is what you are attracting, courage to be strong so that you can stop suppressing these feelings that you used to suppress and start being verbal and vocal. Your desires or possible denials is inner voice. You're yearning to use your inner voice, your inner knowing, your inner tuition. You know this. You know this in your soul, in your heart. You know what it is with people, places, and things. You know what to stay away from. You know who to go towards. You know who to kind of say, you know what, I'm going to slow down. I don't know yet. I got to fill them out a little bit more. Use your inner knowing, your intuition. Use your gut feelings. Go into prayer. Ask for guidance. But your inner voice, your inner voice is your true desires that you yearn to go for, to help you persevere and build up courage. By you being vocal and using that inner voice and turning it to outward and being able to verbalize how you feel, that is helping you build the courage. You got this. And the final outcome, what is a possible key, to this issue of feeling like an outsider, like a rebel, is healing. Healing is so needed at this time. The outcome is once you start using your inner voice and building up that courage and start speaking your truth, healing is going to take place. Period. I'm talking about healing, mind, body, heart, soul, and financially. Healing. This is crucial right now because you feel crazy inside because you so used to suppressing everything to make sure that you don't hurt nobody's feelings, but you can't no more. It's time to be free from this emotional mental bondage. so that you could start healing. Be vocal, stand fair, firm, and consistent on all 10 toes, and build your courage up so that you can heal by using your inner voice and start speaking your real truth. Your real truth. Right now, things are feeling real intense for you in your life right now. You feel like everything is just ablaze right now. The intensity is just magnified. But this is why you have to slow down. Because it's not as intense as you think it is. Because you in your head asking the questions and answering the questions. All right? Start turning in within, deep within, meditating, prayer, talking to God, talking to your angels, your ancestors, whoever it is that you pray to, meditate to, pray to, is needed right now. Turn within yourself. This is going along with your inner voice. All right? You guys got this. You guys got this. Because at the end of the day, you are the master. You are the master of you. You are the master of you, and you know what it is that needs to be done. Nobody knows you better than you and God. So do what you know you need to do. Let me look at a couple. Let me look at a couple tarot cards. See what's going on. Let's see. Let's look at this. Let's go a little bit deeper and let's look at this feeling like an outsider. Let's go there. Let's look at that. You feeling like, disorganization. We're talking about 3 of Wands in reverse. Disorganization, setbacks, obstacles. Okay, having obstacles to your long-term goals. These have been some issues for you. This is why you have to start using your inner voice so you can start healing, because you got goals you got to get to. And if you don't get to them goals, it's just going to cause you to just be set back. And the family, just like I had said, family, friends, people around you might feel like, you being a rebel. Look, right here we got the 10 of Pentacles, security, family, wealth, contribution, financial stability, long-term success. Sometimes, you're doing something that's not the norm for your family, okay? But what you're trying to do is going to bring in a real 10 of Pentacles, which is going to bring in real wealth and abundance for you. This is why you have to go ahead and you have to start using your voice, building up your courage so that you can heal, because you got goals that you got to get to. Seriously. Look, we got and in your mind, because you sitting up here in your mind, you all over the place. You up here, Queen of Cups in reverse, moody and shit, withdrawn, and Aries, they usually very dependent, but right now you insecure, moody, withdrawn, you all over the place because you in your head. Oh my God, look. Even with exhaustion, because you're exhausted, you can't even function. You in an eight of Wands, delays and frustrations. Slow down, problems ahead, miscommunication, because you all over the place, because you can't focus. Let's look at this suppression. Suppression. Look, we got a six of Swords reverse. Resistance to change, stuck emotional baggage, unfinished business. This is what I'm talking talking about. You have to release this. You have to. But I know what it's like. I know. I already know what it's like. Look, you dream. King of Cups. The dream right here. Okay? Look. Right there. You got the King of Cups. Right there. In the upright. Good leader. Tolerant. Compassionate. Diplomatic. Balanced. Considerate. That is you. That is you. Okay? That is you. You sitting up there. That's what you dream about. Being a good leader. Being tolerant and compassionate. And right now, you feeling a little off kilter because you are feeling like an outsider. People sitting up there, you know, don't approve of certain things that you might be doing. You in your head. You can't function. You can't think. You really want to tell them how you feel, but you suppressing it, which is causing you inner turmoil. So you need to go ahead and have some courage so that you could tap into your inner voice and start healing. Okay? Look, slowing down. Okay, slowing down gives you the 5 of Swords in reverse. Fear, approachable, assertive, desire to forgive, peace after stress. This is why you need to slow down so that you could function, so that you could be approachable, so that you could be assertive, so that you could do what you need to do and think. Let's look at this courage. Courage. Look. You got the Page of Swords in reverse. Careless, defensive, incompetent, deception, legal issues, bad news. This is why you have to have the courage so that you don't have to be dealing with being careless, defensive, incompetent, and having bad news and stuff, because you out here speaking your mind and your truth, and God is going to back you on you speaking your truth, because it is part of who you are destined to be, to do his will, to be free from this emotional bondage. That is part of you growing by speaking your truth. Let's look at this inner voice. Inner voice. Look. Block. Greediness. Procrastination. Distracted. You're sitting up here, Page of Pentacles in reverse. You can't even listen to your inner voice because you're sitting up there, you block. Procrastinating, distracted, inactive. You have to use your inner voice and come out of that. That's what we're talking about. Let's look at this healing. Oh my God, Page of Jesus, Page of Cups in reverse. Emotional immaturity, naive, daydreaming, insecurity, irrational, creative blocks. This is why you have to heal, so you could get out of this shit, because you got big things to do. You had to get out of this. And I know, trust me, I know what it's like being here. And shit, I'm an Aries, so I already know. I'm talking from the heart and from here. This is really what it is right now. This really is the energy. This is crazy, but it's the truth. God is letting us know this is what we need to be doing. Let's look at this intensity. Intensity. You got the 9 of Cups in reverse. Selfishness, greed, materialism, lack of inner joy, laziness, indulgence. This is why you got to slow down, because the intensity with you sitting up here with laziness, materialism, selfishness, greed, indulgence, this is the problem right here. You got to knock that out. You got to get rid of that. Let's see what this tuning in is. Jesus. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? We're talking about careless, unfocused, meaningless, misdirected activity, uninspired, lack of passion or motivation. This is why God is saying that you got to go within and start tuning in, so that he can start telling you and guiding you on how you need to go about this stuff, which most of the time you already know what to really do. You just ain't doing it. The Master. Let's look at this. Last one. King of Swords on the Master. We're talking about precise, articulate, truthful, disciplined, honest, mental clarity, authority. That is you, Aries. That is you. That is you. That's the real you we're getting to. This is why all these cards that's in reverse, we got to get out of that, because I know currently you sitting up here in the 10 of Wands, bottom of the deck. You got a lot of burdens going on. You working harsh. You know, you got all this stress, exhaustion. Just like over here, exhaustion just reminded us that you got all this stuff going on. And this is why God's saying, I need you to slow down. I need you to go within. Come talk to me. Have a conversation so that I could guide you and get you back on track. And I'm going to put somebody in your path to help guide you to get you back on track. But I need you to listen. Just be still and just listen. Be still. There's so much information within silence. And a lot of times, nobody wants to be still and hear the silence. If you hear the silence, you can hear the frequencies. Be still. Let your God of understanding, let the angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, kindred spirits, whoever it is that you pray to, let them talk to you and guide you on the right path to help you focus. Ask them for guidance and clarity, and for guidance, clarity, and structure, consistency. All right. Let me get a let me get a quick let me get a quick 2 or 3 pull of these oracle cards right here, and then I'm gonna close y'all out. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's see. Let's get some mind right there. This one on here. This is, this is a big deal. But I know and I understand. I understand. That you are loved and cared for, and you are not alone in this process. Believe that. You are not alone. All right. All right, let's see. What are the messages? Why haven't Father the Holy Spirit just give me like 3 cards? If I could get you some 3 cards, everything. Or whatever you think. Let's see. Slow down, Jesus. It already said it before. Slow down. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. Jesus, if he ain't confirmed that, or oh my God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Can I get another one? Keep going. Yeah, slow down, but keep going at a steady pace. Keep going. It may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. I'm telling you. Because Aries is some fighters. They do not give up. They don't bow down. They never been one for none of that. Now, you might get in your head a little bit, get a little stagnant because, you're trying to process a lot of information at one time. But God is saying to slow down, but keep going at a steady pace because he got you so that you could get clarity on this path that you're taking right now. Reassess. Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. Aries, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. That was your message for today. Once again, just know that you are loved and cared for, and understand that you doing what is necessary for you. You got to cut off people, places, and things that don't serve you, that's going to hinder you from being on your path. It is okay to do so. You might be in your feelings about it, but God's saying, don't even worry about it. Reassess the situation so you know who you got to cut off, and keep going. Keep going. Everything is going to balance out for your good. Because at the end of the day, God's will is always to make sure that you win. He's not going to let you fail unless you want to fail. And most Aries I know, they are not failing for nobody. Okay? They are damn near like martyrs. They are not going to let nobody cause them to literally not win. They are going to win. They will be on that martyring shit if it really get to it, where you won't take me out, I'll take myself. Okay? But just know these are your messages. You are loved and cared for. My information is in the book down below. If you have any questions, need any readings or any spiritual guidance or any therapy, please feel free to send me a message or contact me. I wish you well, peace, and many blessings.